Continues. We are getting questions about what tests are actually covered by insurance. There are the COVID tests you make an appointment for, or the ones you buy and use at home. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Gooden joins us live in Rocky Hill with some of those answers. Leslie.
That's right. As of right now, it's still free of charge to get a COVID-19 PCR test thanks to federal programs. But that still could change in certain instances, but you have to check your bill. Thanks to the CARES Act, health insurance companies are federally mandated to cover costs of COVID PCR testing, but it must count towards medical purposes.
Any medically appropriate COVID-19 test should have a $0 cost share, and this was established during what's called the National Public Health Emergency period, which is currently scheduled to end in January 15th of 2022, so just in about 2 weeks.
On January 15th, the Biden administration would need to renew or end this aid. Mingus says it's unlikely to end given our current COVID situation. And it's important to remember that there are two reasons you may get billed for a COVID test.
Tests that are designated to return to work or to travel or to go overseas. Those tests would most certainly not be covered by this National Emergency Public Health Plan.
We reached out to more than a dozen insurance agencies for clarification of financial coverage for all PCR testing purposes, and none were able to speak with us. But Blue Cross Blue Shield shared a statement reading in part, throughout the pandemic, BCBS companies have worked to ensure access to COVID-19 testing for all Americans and cover COVID-19 diagnostic testing with zero cost sharing for members in alignment with the CARES Act. And at the moment, at-home COVID tests are not covered through the CARES Act, but there is a way for some to get their money back.
Probably won't be covered by your health insurance unless if you go through your HSA or your flex spending, and it certainly won't be covered by this national program. Folks will still have to pay for that out of pocket, but can submit those costs on the back end.
And the White House is expected to clarify if people who have purchased over-the-counter COVID tests will, quote, be able to seek reimbursement from their group health plan or health insurance issuer on January 15th. And remember, if you're looking to get a PCR COVID test, be sure to call your health insurance beforehand to make sure that you're 100% covered. Live in Rocky Hill, Leslie Gooden, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.